fucking, where's the... Oh my god, just open up. Where's the thing in this bag? Okay. Oh. Alright. Oh. I woke up early, which is really unusual for me. It's like 7 a.m? I've been up since 6. I'm gonna go for a little walk. Normally, if I go to sleep at like 10 p.m. at night, I'll wake up at 1. I'll be up till around this hour, and then I'll go to sleep, and, you know, the day's wasted from that because it's just such a bad start. What I want to do, actually, is... I've never used this thermos, and I do wonder if I have a smaller one. Which I don't think I do. I think it's just this guy. That's okay. Because I want to calculate how much Milo it would take to fill this. I think... What is happening? Okay. There's a bit of a smell. I think I need to wash it. But, yeah, I'll put some Milo in here. Not 1.2 litres of it, but a bit of Milo in here. And I'll drink it on my walk. That's my plan. The annoying thing about the 5D Mark II, which I use for most of my videos when we're not multicamming. If I'm not multicamming, this is the camera I'm using. And it annoys the shit out of me. Problem with it is, it kicks out after 12 minutes. It's one of the first video DSLR cameras, so it's kind of impressive it looks as good as it is. And have you ever noticed, it shows its age, because you can see like a red dot probably around here, in every single time I use it. There's a little dead pixel in the corner of the... I just live with it. It's fine. You haven't noticed it until I pointed it out just now, unless you have before, and you've been very polite not to say anything. Okay, so the smell's gone. Bit of water in there, but there'll be some water going in there anyway from the Milo, so I assume that'll be okay. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to make a bunch of individual cups of Milo, since that's a metric I know. Cup 1. Mostly seamless, okay, let's do another. Oh, it got everywhere, didn't it? I hope this... Oh my god, I hate this so much. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Alright. This is making Milo at an industrial level. Ow! Oh god, this is a nightmare. Okay, I'll do one more. Because I think that's all I'm mentally and emotionally able to take. I just have to clean up the entire cabinets probably twice. Maybe this time I'll be a little more patient. When I do it... Alright, how do I do this? Just gonna make sure the bottom stays over it. Let's just... Aha! I figured out the delicate measure. Nope, nope, fuck, shit, fucking, god damn it! Got my Milo. I forgot to get the little cap that you pull out so it doesn't spill everywhere, but I think it should be okay. So it's only going to spill in here, right? There we go. Raining a little bit, so something tastes weird. It's fine, but it tastes weird. Tasted better before. It's okay to go out there, just I will have to film it in a slightly different way, so I won't be able to film myself on my walk. I don't want to get the camera wet. So where I catch up with you, I do not know. But we will see on the other side of this jump cut. So I managed to get the camera under some shelter, and I climbed up here. There was no specific sign telling me I wasn't allowed. So here I am. We're completely deserted. Oh no. Oh. Alright, I'm getting Milo all over myself. How did that happen? I guess because I didn't put the thing in, the little thing I meant to put in there. Great. Let me just... Let's just use this disgusting... There's no better... I didn't want to say booger, because it feels such like a Nickelodeon word, is how I'd describe it. But I guess I don't have a... Anyway, that was kind of gross, what happened there. That's good. Oh yeah, then I could have this in the rain and not worry about rainwater getting into it, but I guess it's all water. I don't know what happened in this bottle. There's a weird taste. I need to give this a proper clean, I think. I mean, it's fine. It's like... the aftertaste is okay. What's on my mind? This is so gonna fall off. What's on my mind? I think I'm, we're, the second week into our first lockdown at time of recording. Probably means I'm gonna miss having a birthday party second year in a row. Oh well, I'm not special, that's a lot of people. But, it's a shame. Because, lockdown will end, but... restrictions will... and nothing's happening. That's probably it. But Emlyn's my bubble buddy. He's allowed to come over. So we've been able to make a couple things. That's been alright. I had to get a mask exemption because of sensory needs. Like, I put it off for a really long time. I felt kind of guilty about it, but just wearing a mask just sends me into... tremendous anxiety attacks just because of the physical closeness to my face is just so intensely distressing. And I was wearing one hours and hours on end at work going, oh, nightmare. I always would see it's like, oh, it's just a thin bit of fabric, which is like true for most people. For me, a thin bit of fabric is a lot. I'm allowed to complain and no one else is. That's what I'm gathering from this. How much is it actually raining? I feel like it's raining a little bit. Hopefully it stays about this level or even dies down a little more, because then I might be able to film the walk back for whatever that's worth. What is the inherent worth of a moment shot? Versus just experiencing it. And is shooting it a way of experiencing it inauthentically, in a performative way? The answer is maybe. I did some stats. I went through all my videos up till September, and I was so annoyed how many in which I'd presented masculine, which is interesting. Because I was telling, oh, am I femme in this one? Am I masc in this one? And I think it's strange and ironic that I'm trying to tally the binary gender representation in my films, because there's ones where I'm both. There's 4 where I'm both up until this point in time, and both implies a binary. I don't know. I want to present femme more in my videos more generally, but it's more effort, and the reason it's more effort is because I feel like I have to live up to a standard of femininity that I wouldn't put on cis women and that I wouldn't put on other trans women. But it's I don't know, I want to be seen. It's an unattainable standard, but I want people to look at me and think, oh yeah, there's a girl. And as long as I keep wanting that, I'm not gonna be, can I take this hood off? Happy. Oh god, this is gonna be a disaster. Oh, no, I fucking nailed it. Like, what's been frustrating, like, recently I got my hair did in a real girly way. Yeah, a bit MB, but pretty femme. And, it's been impossible to replicate it. And it's just like, so each day is a very specific attempt to look more femme, and knowing I can look more femme, and not being able to match it. So that sucks, but, Whose standards am I working towards? I'm working towards my standards or the expectations of me? Of my own expectations. My expectations are, to an extent, an extrapolation of just cultural and social beliefs I've grown up with. When you've been told to be a man your whole life, I don't know, I think there's almost an instinct to, like, rebel very, very hard against it. Because I am gender fluid, so... Like, I've minded presenting masculine more and more. It's weird. It's like I'm comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time. But as, like, I don't know, in being gender fluid, I could be anywhere between femme and just not femme. And not femme does not equal masc. So, I'm figuring it out. It's been 8 months. Almost 9. Kind of discovered I was gender fluid on the day of the Capitol riots in the US. So that was a big day for them and for me. What time are we looking at here? Because I can't go on too long. Because I have to walk back and get the camera, which is going to, as I've said, cut out and... Alright, I have a little bit of time. Okay, so pretty much right after I said that, the camera battery died, which I wasn't expecting. I was meant to change it, I forgot. So I had to walk all the way back here after climbing down. And then I had to walk back here. Alright, so... I've already got my thermos down here. So, apologies for bad continuity. I was worried about climbing down this the first time. Granted, it wasn't raining then, so I don't really have a full picture of what this is going to be like, but it was nice because it rubbed like the weird Milo snot combination off my thermos, which snot, I observed last time, is a good word. Well, it's another word. I know that it's good. There's not like a proper medical word, is there? Speaking of medical, been seeing a dietitian, I've been seeing a dietitian, and a non-diet dietitian specifically, because the thing with a lot of dietitians is that they're con artists. Like people who tell you, oh, eat some capsicum at this time of the day, at this time of the week, or there's something wrong with you. Oh, I'm out of breath from the amount of times I've had to climb that and walk back. Twice. What was I saying? Yes, I was talking about dietitians and how many are fraudulent. Note that I would have had to go over there, turn the camera around, walk back down, walk up. Recording back to the point where I was obviously off camera, which I estimate to be around the time I was saying, what was I talking about? I was telling you about dietitians. I think many are fraudulent. I think it's an easy profession to be fraudulent in. This is a very uncomfortable spot. I'm going to come closer. No idea how the focus is. So, yeah, that'll do it. Dietitians can be people who say, eat a slice of capsicum at 1 p.m. every day, or you are a bad person. Which I assume requires no medical training in dietary or psychological psychology around food and eating and body image. You want someone who has those things. It makes me wonder what you actually have to do to become a dietitian. Because the dietitian I'm seeing is a highly qualified one. As opposed, I don't know how... Can you just call yourself a dietitian? Do you need proof? I assume they went somewhere. Like, what are the standards? They can't be rigorous. But I guess that's all medicine. I had a GP that, like, I had a back problem, and then they told me, oh, well, maybe you shouldn't be that fat. That was awesome. They were a good doctor. I hope I'm on camera. I don't think I am. Maybe I am partially on camera. I'm probably on camera here, but as I said, the rain's coming right into my face here, so I'm gonna get moving. What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig? First, we learnt that when you bring this with you, make sure to remember this guy. Because otherwise, every time you open it to get your Milo, this happens. Alright, so there's a lesson. Lesson number 2. Remember to change your camera battery when it's on 1 bar. And lesson number 3, remember to bring the glasses that help you see what's in front of you. Because that way you won't get a headache. This is cold. Yeah. Alright. Also, I'm covered in Milo because of the lessons learnt in my first bullet point. I really have to take a shit.